Hello everyone. I hope you all are well. Welcome back to my channel Study Time. We are discussing today second part of the chapter Sound of Music. This is divided into two parts. We have already discussed first part of Sound of Music about Evelyn Glennie. I have asked some questions in the last video. Here are the answers. You can see. Now we will begin second part of the chapter Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. Bismillah Khan is very famous classical musician, very well known Shehnai Vadak of our country. Not only in country, he is famous in world also. Because the way he plays the Shehnai is just appreciable, beautiful, or you can say melodious sound. Shehnai Vadak or Maestro Bismillah Khan, specially we should say Ustad Bismillah Khan. How this instrument was made? Was this instrument made any modification? What was the history of Shehnai? How his paternal and maternal family indulged in this classical music? Before Shehnai, what was its name? Dear students, to find its answers, let's start the chapter. Emperor Aurangzeb banned, or you can say restricted, the playing of a musical instrument called pungi in the royal residence, means king's court. And who was the king? Exactly, Aurangzeb. Pungi became the generic name, means a name given to a class or group for reeded noisemaker. Reeded means wind instrument which have reeds like flute. Few had thought that it would one day be revived, which means modified, or you can say it would change in a new way. A barber of a family. Barber means nai, who cuts hair and shaves or trims beards as an occupation. Got it? So, a barber of a family who belonged to professional musician who had access to the royal palace. Access means a way of entering. He decided to improve the tonal quality of the pungi. This is the image of pungi, a musical instrument banned by Emperor Aurangzeb. Okay? Who decided to improve the tonal quality of pungi? Yes, barber, or you can say nai. What did he do for it? He chose a pipe with a natural hollow stem. It means having a hole or empty space inside that was longer and broader than the pungi, and made 7 holes on the body of pipe. When he played on it, closing and opening some of these holes as you play the flute, its sound was so pleasant and melodious. He played in the chamber of king. Everyone was impressed and appreciated by the emperor. The instrument so different from pungi and had to given a new name. Here is a picture of modified version of pungi. This is called Shehnai. The sound of Shehnai began to be considered auspicious. It means good symbol and it is still played in temples and indispensable component. Means it was a good symbol. Without it, a piece of work cannot be done, especially in North Indian wedding or ceremony. Bismillah Khan had broken this myth and modified this version to Shehnai. It was the part of an instrument of Naubat, means royal kingdom. It was used only in temples and weddings. The credit for bringing this instrument on to the classical stage goes to Ustad Bismillah Khan. Here is the image of Ustad Bismillah Khan playing Shehnai in this picture. As a 5 years old, Bismillah Khan played gilli danda near a pond in the ancient estate of Dumrao in Bihar. He used to visit the Bihariji temple and sing Bhojpuri Chaita there. Chaita means a song sung during the Hindi month of Chaitra. Got it? For this melodious singing, he used to earn a prize, big laddu, of 1.25 kg from local Bhojpuri king. This happened 80 years ago, and the little boy has travelled for to earn the highest civilian award in India, the Bharat Ratna. Here is the image of Bharat Ratna, a highest award given to civil person. This award is the token of respect and honor to the people with the great achievements. Born on 21st March in 1916, Bismillah Khan belongs to a well-known family of musicians from Bihar. His grandfather Rasul Bakhsh Khan played Shehnai in the Bhojpuri king's court. His father Pagambar Bakhsh and other paternal ancestors were also great Shehnai players. Paternal ancestor means your paternal grandfathers are your father's parents, and your mom's parents are your maternal grandparents. Okay? When Bismillah Khan was 3 years old, he went to his maternal uncle's house. He was impressed by his uncle's practice of Shehnai. Ali Bakhsh was the mama of Bismillah Khan. Bismillah Khan accompanied his uncle to the Vishnu temple of Banaras, where his uncle performed. Soon he started practicing playing this instrument. Over the year, the temple of Balaji and Mangla Maiya in Banaras and the banks of Gangas became his practice grounds. At the age of 14, Bismillah Khan accompanied his uncle Ali Bakhsh to Allahabad Music Conference. At the end of his recital means his solo performance, Ustad Fayaz Khan appreciated his performance and said, "Work hard, you shall make it." The opening of the All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938 became a big breakthrough for him. He started playing Shehnai on the radio. He was the first Indian to greet the nation's independence with his Shehnai on 15 August 1947. He played Rag Kafi from the Red Fort in the presence of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Mahatma Gandhi. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. Here is the video you can see. His first trip was to Afghanistan, where King Jahir Khan was so impressed by the maestro that he gifted him valuable Persian carpets and other things that is kept as a reminder of Persian. Film director Vijay Bhatt was greatly impressed. He named his film Goonj Uthi Shehnai. The film was hit, and Bismillah Khan's composition Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya became the record breaker. He did not like film word. Bismillah Khan's music in films did not go beyond. Vijay Bhatt's Goonj Uthi Shehnai and Vikram Srinivas' Kannada film Sanadi Apanna. He found the film word artificial and glamorous. He could not compromise with it. He says, "I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film word." Awards and popularity came thick and fast. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the US of America. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in Osaka Trade Fair. An auditorium in Tehran was named after him, Teher Mosiki Ustad Bismillah Khan. He was awarded by the Padam Shri, the Padam Bhushan, and the Padam Vibhushan. In 2001, he was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. At this, he said, "Teach your children music. This is the Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music." In spite of having travelled all over the world, Khan Sahab, as he is fondly called, is exceedingly fond of Banaras and Dumrao. Exceedingly means very much fond of Banaras and Dumrao, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. So although Ustad Bismillah Khan had travelled all over the world, he was given so much respect and recognition, but still Banaras, where he learned music, and Dumrao, where he was born, there were two most wonderful towns of the world for him. He was so ground to earth that although he had gone all over the world, still he was attached to his birthplace. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA, and the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Banaras by replication of temples there. Replication means the second copy, or you can say duplicate image. So the student of USA wanted the Bismillah Khan should teach the music and be head of Shehnai school. Even he promised to produce the atmosphere of Banaras by making the replica of temples there. But Khan Sahab asked him if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. He can never leave Banaras and never leave India. He is attached not only to the temples but also to the river Ganga. He was very rooted. He says, "Whenever I am in foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan." Yearning means having desires for something. I keep yearning to see Hindustan, while in Mumbai, I think of only Banaras and the holy Ganga. And while in Banaras, I miss the unique Matha of Dumrao. So he was very rooted. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of rich cultural heritage of India. Heritage means valuable objects. One that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim means believing strongly in a religion and obeying its order, obeying its laws, and following its practice. So that is called devout Muslim. Devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shehnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Ustad Bismillah Khan passed away on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90 after a prolonged illness. Prolonged means continuing for a long time. He was given a state funeral. State funeral is a public funeral ceremony of serving the strict rule of protocol. And the government of India declared one day of national mourning. So we have completed this chapter. We will meet in the next video. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.